So today we're making some beef Osso Buco. I got some beef shanks here. We got 4 of them. I already pre-seasoned 3 of them. This one I'll show you how to season.
How many pounds do you think? About
I have no idea.
Yeah, about
I have
1 pound.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
We got some celery, carrots, and onions. We're gonna make a mirepoix, which is basically finely diced carrots, celery, and onions. So my mother is gonna start dicing the carrots and onions. I'm gonna season one of these pieces of meat.
It's a little noisy, so if it gets too noisy, you know, you guys.
A little salt on there. Salt on both sides. Also too generous because the beef broth that we're gonna use already has salt in it.
I'll just find a little smaller.
Small, way smaller. Yeah. So pepper, both sides. Make sure the seasoning stays nice for me.
I'll just fry it.
A little bit cubed. You want like cubes?
What cubes?
Cube.
It's no cube in this.
Try and cube.
It's cutting. It's
Alright,
chopping.
So we got plain flour right here. We're gonna dip the meat into the flour. Coat both sides. Fry over there.
Chopping. That's plenty.
Dredge it so you don't need that extra flour. Alright, we're gonna be done with the flour. I'm gonna bring it over to the pot.
Right now, we're doing the old school manual. You got your little thing here. There you go. There's no food processor in this house. We all do things manually. Until Mr. Chef comes back. Just a hot pot, the carrots. But my son cut them so damn big. What happens? There we go, see? There you go. This is nothing on Rachel Ray. This is horrible.
So we got extra virgin olive oil in the pot, just a little to coat the pan. We're gonna put it on medium. So we're gonna saute our beef shanks, just brown them on both sides. This isn't gonna be too crazy because they're gonna be brewing for like 4 hours. So, all right, so the olive oil is ready. We're gonna put some of the beef shanks in there.
You don't think the outside skin okay?
And this will take about 5 minutes per side. You don't want too crazy of a sear. So we're gonna flip these now. You don't want them too brown because it's gonna cook in the pot for the entire day. You just want a little tiny sear on that side. And get this one up. There we go. That's enough for both sides. Alright, so our meat's done sauteing. We're gonna take it out, set it aside in the pot. And we have our mirepoix that my mother chopped.
Lower that flame a little bit. This is very high BTUs.
Flame a little bit.
Don't work with high BTUs here.
Put that on medium low for now.
Yeah, really.
And
Go on, burn it.
this is just onions, carrots, and celery like I mentioned before. We're gonna saute this.
A wooden spoon in there?
I have it.
Like that. Okay, smell this.
That's plenty. And you're just gonna, you're not browning it, you're just making it about translucent. So I'm making it softer. And once we're done making it translucent, we're gonna put tomato paste in there. And a little bit of browning sauce. I don't even know what's in that, but it makes it a little darker and it's really good. So basically when this is cooking with the meat, it's gonna attach to the meat and it's pretty much gonna dissolve, but there'll be still like carrots and stuff on the meat. You'll taste that and you'll see that on the meat when it's all done.
Now it's gonna be infused, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be infused. I'm gonna take this little piece out right here of onion because my father hates onions a lot and he doesn't want to see the big chunks. Alright, so we've done that for about 5 minutes. You can see, you probably can't see it, but the vegetables are a little softer. And they're not brown, but they're translucent. We're gonna take some tomato paste now and get that in there. We use about like half of this. I don't even know how much this is. This is the little guy. 6 ounces, so we're gonna use about 3. And this is gonna help with the color and the flavor of the meat. So we'll just mix that in there a little bit. And you continue to have this on medium, so like a medium low. Continue sauteing. Until it gets to the point where you can barely see it in the vegetables. So maybe a darker vegetable. And we'll continue to just mix it up for a couple minutes, making sure that all the tomato paste is infused with all the vegetables. Try and make that even across the pot. Gets it even cooked. Now we're going to wait about a minute or two. I'm going to put the browning sauce in there. Alright, so it's been a couple minutes. We're going to add the browning sauce now. And you want maybe like a capful. Just whoosh it in there. You don't want too much because then you're going to have like black meat. So just a little bit. And we're going to whoosh that around a little bit. And once it combines, we'll put the meat back in there. Gonna get a little dark, deepish red, like winey look, and we're gonna end up putting an entire bottle of wine in this mixture anyway. I'm not even gonna notice it. And once that's like that, we'll take our meats. My little get one in there. Like that. Get some of this all over that. 2, 3, and we'll just continue to mix that up. Get some of this mirepoix on the meat, and some of it's gonna be on the bottom. That's all right, because when the liquid goes in there, it's all gonna flow to the top anyway. And then when it reduces, it'll stick to the meat. Can't get this up. The last one, just make sure that gets a little bit too. And at this point, we're done with our vegetables, and this will be like the last step before we put the pot on, the lid on, and say goodbye for a couple hours. So we have collagen beef broth. You could choose any beef broth that you want. We just use collagen. Sometimes we even use the cubes, which I have as extra just in case we need it. So this is about a cup of beef broth with the salt already in it. Just gonna add that to the mixture. And that's about the entire container. And now we got some Merlot, yellowtail. You don't want too expensive wine because you're just gonna use it for, it's gonna be a waste. So we got a bottle of Merlot. It's not top notch, but it does the job. And, whoops.
Does it have to be Merlot?
Merlot or Chianti's good. Merlot is what we have today, so that's what we're gonna use. Get this cork out. Just peel off this plastic. And about, I guess I'll just show you guys the measuring cup, which doesn't have any numbers anymore because it's so old. One about equal part to the beef broth, half wine, half beef broth. It's gonna reduce a lot, so we're gonna be adding red wine and beef broth throughout the entire process. It's gonna be a really rich flavor because of the wine. And once we've added our liquid, it's like a secret couple bay leaves, to throw those in there for flavor. We'll cut a couple of guys, so that's good. And we'll finish that off with some pepper. Just a little bit, because we already put it on the meat. Put the lid on it, and we're going to bring it up to a boil. And then once it gets to a boil, we're going to lower the heat and let it stay on a rolling boil for the entire day. It's going to be about 3.5 to 4 hours of cooking process. Right, so we got it up to a boil now. That's basically what it looks. Now that it's up to a boil, we're going to turn the heat down a little bit.
Almost down to a simmer, right?
Almost down to like a rolling boil, like a medium. And that's going to continue to reduce. You want it to reduce a little bit because the sauce needs to get like thick. Thick and like creamy.
Not too bad.
Not too crazy in the flame. But you see like you already see the vegetables are like getting stuck to the meat. And the meat will just like let the vegetables sit and absorb it inside the meat. You got this rich, dark red color because of the wine. And that's going to turn into a really good sauce when we're done. So basically just braising for 3.5 to 4 hours. All right, so you can see that we reduced the sauce a little bit. It's about an inch of liquid that's been reduced. The meat is starting to get a little bit tender. We don't need to add any more wine or beef broth right now. Maybe another hour or so. But we're gonna close the lid up and we're gonna let this keep reducing. And we're gonna wait till this gets fore tender. And then I'll show you the final product. All right, so this is the final product. After 4 hours, the liquid's completely reduced. The meat is braised, it's very, very tender. So what you're gonna have are 4 beautiful pieces of beef shank that we're gonna remove. And we're gonna put them on this little plate right here and serve them like that. I'm gonna try and get them out without breaking them. So it's gonna be a little difficult since they're so tender. But you see, it's not that bad. Some pretty big pieces. Try and keep this as whole as possible. So I'm gonna plate this. I'm gonna show you a final result. I'm gonna serve it with our risotto bianco, which I'm gonna be showing you in the next video. And that's it.